Sox. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Martine Perez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Line to the right side, but foul.
First pitch, 7-16.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Brock Holt now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it'll...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Cain gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cain runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Stepping up to the plate, Braun, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And the 3-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with one down. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Brewers 1. The Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First delivery to him on the way. Bogaerts takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Cain retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, all tied at 1-1. Set to go now,
Avisail Garcia.
and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. The pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Ready with the 0-2.
Ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Devers in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Devers.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Back up the middle. Garcia has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. A high fastball is in there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch.
No, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Bradley Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Full count still. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. The pitch. Too high, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And this is knocked down over there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Red Sox 1. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Dustin.
First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here it comes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Verdu. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Stepping in, Orlando Garcia. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Strike one to start the at-bat. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Cain stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Brock Holt will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Devers gloves it. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdu. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Heath Hembree takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
And here's Christian Yelich now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide.
3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Braun. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And before a first pitch to the plate, he'll move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So coming to the plate,
Avisail Garcia.
It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-1 count and the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think is base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
1-0 the count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with only one away, no need to test it, as he'll hold tight at third base.
Now back, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. And
he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Marcus Walden takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
64, Marcus Walden.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball
1, well below the zone. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In his career, Cain is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Brewers 6 and the Red Sox 1. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's down, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
1 out, nobody on.
Yep.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Play 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Rock.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Christian Yelich is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. None out. Runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's set, and the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Verdu goes on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Narvaez.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Darwinson Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jed.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit at third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping in, Keston Hiura. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdu. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 10 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So stepping in, Orlando Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Orlando Garcia.
First offering on its way.
Outside.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Brock Holt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. Way out in front now, up by 10.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Braun. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 11-1. So striding in, Rafael Devers. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdu.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Verdu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Into the box now,
Avisail Garcia.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Avisail Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdu waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
No strike.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed.
Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 3-1.
Hey! Down is full. 3-2.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ryan Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Keston Hiura will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Now at the plate, Orlando Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
No.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Striding in, Christian Vasquez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. The pitch. Pops this one up. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball. 20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Andrew Benintendi is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. The pitch.
Ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
11-1 at the end of this one. The Brewers put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Brandon Woodruff earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 11 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.